Hey guys, it's Danny Bell. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today wherever you are in the world. Today I thought it would be fun if we did a cold weather build on the DLC Happy Home Paradise on Animal Crossing. So yeah, let's head over to the main building, get changed into our work outfit, and get going. I'm really excited. So how was you guys' New Year's? Mine was fabulous. It was very low key, but I just enjoyed some family time and relaxed inside, watching the snowfall. It was great. So let me know in the comments what you guys did for fun. I hope you are all having a wonderful new year and hope that 2022 is starting out super spectacularly for you. All right, so as we've come into the entrance at Happy Home Paradise, we are actually getting the Room Sketch app from Lottie for anyone that is newer to Animal Crossing, New Horizons, or if you're just new to the DLC and you finally decided to download it. Once you've done 33 builds on the DLC, Lottie will give you this app, the Room Sketch app. So I thought we could try it out today. It's something new. I've read a little bit about it online, but honestly, obviously this is my first time trying it, so I thought we'd give it a shot, see what it's all about, if it's worth using or not. So yeah, let's get changed into our work clothes and then we'll see who we can find. So far what I found out about Room Sketch is this. This is a pretty unique little app. This is something that you can actually use while you're on your main island to decorate interior rooms that you can potentially use for clients for the vacation properties on the DLC. So it is versatile in a sense that you can get the app out while you're on your main island, use the app to do a design for a house, and then save it on the app. And then when you come here to the island, you can actually implement the design, and just like that, in a snap, you can have a room that's already pre-decorated, ready to go for a villager. So it is kind of nice because you can use it on your downtime if you happen to not be on the actual DLC in your work clothes ready to go. There's a couple of drawbacks that we'll go over here as we do the video, but first I want to find a prospect. Oh my gosh, Portia is so cute. I really love her as a villager, but I'm thinking let's do Sprinkle because she's a cold weather villager and I think it'd be fun to do that since it's winter time. Okay, so we've gotten into the Room Sketch app, and as you can see, it's the same basic idea as when you're decorating, when you're actually at the plot for a villager that you're decorating for. Now, as I said, I'm doing this while we're at the DLC, but you can actually do this and access this same thing while you're on your main island. So that is definitely a plus. I just wanted to try it out again and see if it was worthwhile or not. So far, it seems exactly the same as what you're doing while you're actually at the villager's plot, at their vacation plot. So we're just going to add in some things. In this particular situation, we're in a benefit because we already have seen Sprinkle. We already know that we want to do a cold weather build. I fear that the drawback of this app so far as we're using it is that if you don't know who is going to be available to build a house for that particular day in that pool of villagers that happens to be roaming around the beach, how would you really know what you want to do? I suspect it would be helpful if you happen to just randomly get inspired while you're playing on your main island and you have a great idea that you've seen and you really want to just get it down on digital paper and save it so that you don't forget. I mean, I guess that's a really good benefit, but here's the drawback as we're building the room. You can only save one design, so I'm a little disappointed in this, honestly, guys. I love this idea, but I really wish that there was a way to do more than one design saved on the app at a time. I feel like that would be a much better situation and benefit in using this app for yourself. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I really love the concept, and so far so good. I mean, it's just as easy as when you're doing the decorating in the process of doing it right then and there. So it's very easy to use. I'm finding that I like the ability to be able to move all the items around in the exact easy manner that you can if you're doing it in real time at the villager's plot. But yeah, really disappointing that you can only save one design at a time. So it does sort of limit you, because if you don't know what villagers might be roaming around the beach that day, how are you really going to predict, I guess, what you could potentially be using? So yeah, but as you can see, we're getting through this pretty quickly. I just wanted to pick out some of the frozen items and set it down. We've used this beautiful Aurora wallpaper. I completely love this wallpaper. I think I'm obsessed with it for wintertime. It's just so beautiful. It's a perfect tone, obviously, for Sprinkle because she's like a bright teal sort of color in aqua, and I felt like it would be the perfect choice for her in this particular situation since we already know that we're doing it for her. I love this new 2.0 item, this glowing moss. fountain thing. It's really cool. It's customizable, so you can change the color tone of it if you want like the purple or the green or the bluish tone. So it's really nice in that way. And I also wanted to add some of the illuminated items. So I chose the snowflakes because I figured, hey, she's a penguin, so it'd probably be perfect. I've also added in some of these castle columns in the Moroccan style because it matches Sprinkle's color theme really well. And then just popping in some more of these frozen items. I love the way that the frozen items glow. It's perfect for something, not only if you're doing an outdoor build, but I think they're pretty useful to use indoors too, especially if you're doing a quirky sort of vacation home build on the DLC. I think it's pretty fitting and fun, just something different than you might see for your villagers back on your main island for sure. Okay, so just adding a few more things here before we wrap up this design. It's looking pretty good. I think it just needs a few more finishing touches. I've added a sleigh, and then I think we need a bed. I've sort of designated the top left-hand part of this build as a little bedroom for her. Like I said, not quite as much room. I think that we could have done a few different things in this build, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So let's save this design, get out of our app, and we'll give it a try. So once this is saved, it should be right here on our Nook phone, and then let's go over to Sprinkle. Now keep in mind, if you've already done this sort of design at your home island, you would just simply put on your work uniform, come out of the building, and then find the villager you want to design for. In this case, we're gonna say hi to Sprinkle. Let's say let's chat, and then we'll go over and see what she has in mind. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her little face, her little hair that looks like the swirl of a cupcake. So precious. Castle of Cold. Oh my gosh, stop. That's actually perfect. I had no idea that she was going to ask for a castle. I had a feeling it would be something ice related, but that's pretty awesome that we happen to use those castle pillars in this design already. Okay, so I think we have one more frozen plot left on our map here. So let's select this one because we definitely want to put her in a frozen space. And then I think I'm just going to do one floor because I want to just be able to use the one design that we have saved. Again, this is, I think, an opportunity that if Nintendo gave us the ability to save more than one room design on this app, it would be way better, because then what do you do if you have a villager that you want to do a two-story house for? I guess you could use a save design and then have to create the other one while you're there, which sort of defeats the purpose, in my opinion, of having the app. So who knows? Maybe at some point they'll change that. I suspect they're going to be doing less maintenance for Animal Crossing, since it seems, based on the last 2.0 announcement, that they were sort of shifting their focus. But I'm hopeful that some extra things might come our way at some point. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so real quick here, let's do an exterior design. Now I should point out that I did read, and I'll be sure to link the article that I'm getting some of this information from. I'll be sure to link that in the description of the video for you guys. So if you wanted to read up on it yourselves and get a little more info, you can, but you cannot do exterior designs on this app, on this Room Sketch app. You can only do one interior room. So I know it's a bit of a letdown, but I'm hopeful that maybe there could be some improvements made on it in the future. That's just a wish right now. At this point, I've not heard anything, but yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and work on the exterior of the house because that is something we cannot do on the app. So I'm just popping in some ice things, again, some more glowing moss items because I think they look beautiful in the snow, especially at night. I'm just thinking anything that a penguin would want, and of course we're going to use more of the castle towers because she was definitely clear that she wanted a frozen palace. So I'm thinking if we can use the castle archway, maybe some of these castle walls, and then of course the castle towers here in the corner. I think it'll look really cute for Sprinkle, perfect for this. And I love these Moroccan inspired design features on these particular items. It's so cute. I love it. I've seen it used on social media in a myriad of different ways. I mean, it's amazing what people are doing in the Animal Crossing community with these castle items. I've seen everything from the most spectacular medieval castles to ice palaces, to anything that's sort of like with a desert vibe, like anything like that. I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm so thankful to Nintendo for must be through all of the inspiration that all of us Animal Crossers out there have been putting out there. God bless us for using all the silos and all the different items we could to create castles. So I'm really truly thankful to Nintendo for coming up with these items and putting them in the game for us. It's a real treat for sure. Okay, so bear with me guys, I'm sorry, I'm just moving these things around because it was driving me crazy that the house would not line up properly with the opening here for the walkway. So I'm just sort of shifting everything here over to the left, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just one of those things. I wanted it to line up and it's not working exactly how I wanted, but I think it's still gonna look really great. So let's move her house over here, just rearranging the towers and the walls, and I think we're gonna be good to go. And then we will try out the app and see how the Sketch app works as we go inside to do the interior. Hopefully it will save us a little bit of time, which would be totally amazing. All right, just a couple little finishing touches here, and I think we'll be ready to go inside with Sprinkle. I'm super excited. Yay! I hope she likes her new palace. It's looking pretty much like a palace right now. Okay, let's go inside and check out this app and see how it's going to translate. Okay, so of course with any other build, you have certain things, prerequisites, I guess, that you need to maintain to complete the design. So we're going to select the room that we've designed in the Sketch app, and we're going to say yes, that we want to use this. And let's see what happens. Hopefully it turns out pretty cool. Whoa, check this out. Oh my gosh, okay, that's pretty awesome. So we did the work up front, but you can imagine if you were doing this on your spare time, like on your lunch break or just when you have a little bit of downtime, and then you come over to the DLC, you can see how quickly you can accomplish this. It's basically just like dragging it, dropping it right in there from the app. So that's pretty awesome. It looks like everything translated how we wanted. The only thing is assuming you're making these designs when you don't know which villager you're going to be doing it for, you don't really usually know ahead of time what the main items are going to be that the villager is going to request to be used in the build. So one of the things that we are missing is this, what is this, like a slushy machine? I don't know, I think we'll have to see. I can't remember the name of it, it's escaping me, but yeah, this little machine here, she's requested, the frozen drink machine. So we're going to customize it into the pink and teal color, and then we're going to put it here because that is one item that we need for the build, and I did not have that in the original design because quite frankly I didn't know we were going to need it. So it's looking pretty good though. I'm happy with how this came together. It worked out nicely that there was really only one thing we had to add to the design that we were missing. So I'm just going to move a couple of things around, shift a couple of items, and then that is one nice thing about this is that even though you have the designs saved and you're transferring it over from the Sketch app, you can change it after you've dropped it in. So really, it does give you the opportunity to tweak things here and there. If you change your mind on a couple items, you can delete them or move things around, add a few things if they're required or necessary. So that part's pretty cool. I like that you can edit it after the fact. But yeah, so far you can see how this would definitely save you some time if you've already done this. Just a couple of drawbacks, like I said. So yeah, that was pretty easy, I think. What do you guys think? I think this looks pretty good. Like I said, it was kind of an impromptu build, but I definitely wanted to do another cold weather build before we finish up all the cold weather type of stuff on Sugar Belle, because I am chomping at the bit to get back to our Farmcore builds, and I'm thinking those are going to be perfect for the spring. So I think I'm going to be jumping ahead in time. For any of the subscribers out there, thank you so much for sticking with through the holidays. I know we took a little bit of a side jog from Farmcore just to do some holiday builds and some winter type of builds for the season and for the holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed those. For anybody that missed them, there's definitely some major builds for Sugar Belle throughout the 12 builds of Christmas. For instance, we built a village in the main area of town, so we'll just be sort of transferring some of that stuff from winter and Christmas holiday type of builds and translating it into things that are appropriate for spring and more suited towards Farmcore instead of just holiday stuff. So I'm really looking forward to doing more of those builds on the channel here in the next couple of weeks because I can't believe it. Sugar Belle is coming together so quickly, and I've really enjoyed the journey. And once again, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all the subscribers. You guys truly, truly mean the world to me. I so appreciate all of your kind comments and encouragement. I appreciate all of the intel you've left in the comments section. You all are just the best, and I just wanted to give you a big, huge thank you. Okay, so we're just dropping in some Moroccan lights. I did forget to put some lighting in this build when we were doing it on the Sketch app, so I just wanted to put in a few of these beautiful Moroccan chandeliers. I just think they're so lovely, and the coloring I think is going to be perfect for Sprinkle. So I'm just kind of moving these around here, and then we've put a disco ball in the middle of the room because, hey, she's completely fabulous. I love Sprinkle so much. Perfect for the girly girl that she is. So I think this looks pretty good. So let's take a quick peek at it, and then we'll talk to Sprinkle, finish it up, and just go over a few more extra final thoughts about this Sketch app. So yeah. Yay, I love it. I think the color scheme is perfect for Sprinkle. I love her so much. I really would like to actually have her as a villager on an island at some point. So who knows? Maybe if we end up doing a complete island dedicated to cold weather, she would be super cute. I love it. All right, we're going to say it's ready, and we're going to take a quick pic because they always require that for the album, for the Happy Home Paradise album. I love this part, guys. Do you love this part when the little villagers are checking out their new digs? I just think it's so precious. Oh, she loves it. So cute. We've got a couple pics here, and I think it's going to be perfect. And check her out. She's already posting pictures for her Twitter feed and her Instagram. That's super cute. She seems to like it. I love the disco ball. I think that actually added a lot too. That was sort of a last minute choice, and I'm glad we put it there. Yay, Sprinkle and her frozen castle palace. All right, so now that we have that done, let's finish up and head back to the main building. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I know it was a little bit impromptu, but like I said, just trying to finish up with a few final cold weather builds before we switch gears to spring on Sugar Belle. We'll take one last look at this as I snap a quick pic before we head back. But yeah, I don't know, thoughts on the Sketch app? Let me know in the comments your honest opinion. I've got some positive and negatives on this app. I really love the concept of it. The only thing I wish is I do wish that we had the ability to save more than one design at a time on the app. That is a little sad to me, honestly. I feel like this is an idea that Nintendo could have went completely off the hook, bananas crazy with, and it would be perfect for what we're looking to do on our islands. But yeah, I still think it's a very awesome thing. I think it's great that we have this ability, and I'm hopeful that maybe Nintendo will expand on this in the future. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Wishing you all an amazing day. We'll see you back on Sugar Belle. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.